Peace. Once again, left side of the brain. Back in the house. No, this is not a shopping video like last time. I was just compelled to make a video because I had some things on my mind. But today's broadcast is brought to you by Oddwalla 100% juice smoothie. Yes, I know y'all saying he loves those. Yeah, I love these right here. I always get the green ones. Original superfood, non-GMO. And I picked these up. Harris Teeter Organics, diced pepper, diced pears. And I'm going to get some cereal. This is organic coconut milk, unsweetened. I don't know, man. In this video, I'm gonna just, you here with me, I'm here there with you, but we here together. Think about it. Don't let it fly over your head. We chilling. We together in spirit. If you have like minds, you just chilling with me, shopping with me right now. Just picking up some items for tonight, because you know we practicing that solitude, that loneliness. We by ourselves. Fuck these people. Fuck organic portals. And if your kids are listening, turn the volume down, because this is going to be a raw video. Just thinking about some stuff, man. One of the things, I'm gonna just start where I was at before I started recording. I was just talking to myself before I started recording, because sometimes I talk out loud to myself. And I didn't know somebody was looking, but the dude was looking at me. I seen him from the corner of my eye. He was looking at me, and I was saying to myself, you know what? He probably saying, who is this crazy schizo in here talking to himself? And I thought to myself, I said, you know what, man? In this world, you see, if somebody was standing there smoking a cigarette, smoking a cigar, nobody would even look twice, even though that's something that's damaging your lungs, that's ultimately going to give you lung cancer. Nobody would even say anything. They wouldn't say that's crazy. But it's like, whenever you're doing something like you by yourself, or like somebody might catch you speaking to yourself or something, it's like that's normal. And people are so like fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody probably, when they at home by themselves, they be speaking in the kitchen while they cooking food. It's a normal thing to think out loud. But you know, people like to use another person as a reason to say they are sane. If they see somebody doing something that's not socially acceptable, then they want to look down on you. But like I said, if somebody is doing something socially acceptable, but is really unhealthy, but yet it's still socially acceptable, everybody will look past that person, like smoking cigarettes, for instance. Now, if cigarette smoking was not socially acceptable, and if you saw somebody smoking a cigarette, puffing smoke out of their mouth, in and out of their mouth, what would you think about that person? You would say that person is crazy. Why are they blowing smoke in and out of their mouth? You see what I'm saying? That's a perfect example of this world that we live in, man. A lot of this stuff that takes place in this world is really asinine when you think about it. It's really crazy, but because so many people do it, it's now deemed acceptable. So, case in point, what I'm doing right now, this type of knowledge is not socially acceptable, so it would be deemed as crazy, even though I don't say anything on this channel that doesn't add up or that doesn't make sense. Just like the homosexual community, okay, that's socially acceptable for two. Y'all know why I got quiet, so. Y'all already know. Y'all learning this channel. Y'all already know. And we already know why we don't present our real selves in public. It has nothing to do with fear or anything like that. Now, just like I lost my train of thought, man. Just like you see how that person came, and you see how I lost my train of thought, but they don't ever have to pretend. That's what we up against. Like, they don't never have to pretend with each other because they socially acceptable, man. They don't ever gotta pretend. And sometimes I know y'all feel it just like I feel it. Sometimes that shit can get frustrating, man. Like, you just want to be around a community of people that you can just do your own thing, but you know you can't because we live in this shell, man, this organic portal matrix and this organic portal realm, and they human prison bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I be speaking about, man, you're gonna start seeing it in your day-to-day life if you haven't already started seeing it. Like, certain people like him, he walked past, but if it was one of y'all, I could probably pick up a vibe that this person is of the like spirit. Okay, brings up another subject. Like I said, I'm just freestyling this video. I was talking to one of my clients today, and I don't even communicate with people in the sense of talking to them. What you mean, left side of the brain? That's crazy. No, listen. When I talk to people, I'm talking to my own self inside of my mind. Now, what I mean by that is this. When I be speaking to people, I understand that this whole thing is just a program. And I realize that it's really my own consciousness that's bringing everything to life. And that's another video for another subject and everything. And what I'm saying is, when I be speaking to people, because I know people are nothing but emotions and words are nothing but buttons on a computer. It's just like I had to get quiet. Y'all know why. I'm gonna show you why. Organic portal. She was an organic portal too. Okay, it's just like passwords to get into a Facebook account or a Instagram account. You just press buttons, the right sequence of buttons to get into your account, right? So that's how I do when I'm speaking with people. I say words, which is a metaphor for buttons, and I say the right words to get the reaction that I'm seeking, okay? And we say it all the time. Sometimes we might say, oh, this boss on my job, he pressing my buttons or he pushing my buttons. He might be saying the wrong words that's making a negative emotion come from inside of you. Or what I'm saying, I'm using certain words to make you do what I want you to do. And that's another technique that y'all can use in this organic portal realm. Using words carefully, picking your words. You know how they say pick your poison? Like, you don't fight everybody. You got to be smart. Like, if you in prison, you got to know who to run your mouth to and who to just use your smarts to get out of a situation. It's called street smarts. I mean, I have street smarts. I don't know about y'all, but I've lived in a lot of different cities. In slums, I'm very diverse. I'm a very diverse person. So that's how I speak to people, man. Like, especially when I'm talking to females. Like, to some of you men, when you talking to females are just straight computer systems. Like, when you talking to females, you know what I'm saying? You don't listen to what she says. A female communicates with actions. Okay, you meet a girl, you texting her, she might say the appropriate thing to text back. Don't go by that. If you all plan to meet somewhere, don't even go by her saying, I'm gonna meet you there at 7. If she shows up at 7, she communicated through her actions. Don't listen to their words. Like, and that's how I deal with these people, man. I don't listen to their words. I go by actions. You see what I'm saying? It's an old saying, like actions speak louder than words. You know, and that's how I communicate. I'm not real with these people. You feel me? I don't say. You see, being honest is not for everybody. You see, we've been programmed morality, but not in the right way. Meaning, we've been told to use morality in every setting, but that's the wrong way to take that message. Morality should be used sparingly with them, and we can be ourselves with each other. You know, you trying to be all honest with these people. They don't respect honesty, man. You think these people honest? And then y'all out here communicating with people on your jobs, and you know what I'm saying? You meeting somebody and you telling them everything about you, and you just met them, and all the while they lying to you. But you thinking that, oh, it's a sin to lie. Man, everything in this universe is a lie. Light, you got light, all type of light illusions. You go into a mirror house, all type of illusions. Man, it's no standard out here amongst these people, man. It's really no standard, man. Like, even I was thinking about the other night, that good and evil thing, man. Really? I look at it like this. I treat these people just like they are. They plastic, and I'm going to treat them like plastic. Okay? And I do enough to survive in this world. And in my inner sanctuary, when I get home and when I'm on the nature trail, I can be myself. But around these people, I don't let them know who left side is. And that's another reason I'm not all about putting my face out on camera and stuff. You know, if that time comes, it'll come, you know. But as for now, from what I've been given, this is the wisest way for me to do it, because I don't trust a lot of people. You see, it's a method to everything I do, man. I'm not just out here arbitrarily speaking and just saying stuff that don't make sense. That would be wasting time. Like I said, I'm not just out here saying, you see this Red Bull energy drink? Now this is the symbol for the sun, and this is the sun god, and this is the two bulls that represent the bull god of Canaan. You see, Red Bull. Okay. And what is that doing to edify a person? That's doing nothing. You got to put practical use to everything that you do. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you got so many stupid people out here anyway. They live their whole life going to school, learning like certain mathematics that they'll never use. You know, that brain time spent in that class learning some Chinese algebra that you never going to use could be spent learning this stuff right here that I'm saying. They need to have this course in school. And that goes back to what I was saying. They never going to teach us honesty in this world. They never going to have a lecture or a course in college called How to Defeat the Organic Portal Realm, because that would go against everything that they are for. That's why I don't get into like voting for presidents, none of that stuff, man. Because there's no president that ever comes who stands on that podium and try to give us a real solution. Because the real solution would get rid of them. The powers that be, they are in power based upon confusion. Confusion allows them to rule based upon intelligence versus ignorance. They are intelligent and you are ignorant, and that's how they control, and that's why you are not in power. Because, you know, people like on this level, if I'm speaking to you, then this is for you. You, who I'm talking to, me, people like us, we gotta live by a different standard out here. We gotta erase everything that we've been told from coming up. You know, when we on our job, when we in our day-to-day life, we can't go by what we see. We gotta go by what we feel. We gotta go by what we feel. You see what I'm saying? And that's what yeah, man, this is just some stuff I was thinking about, just strolling around in here. Something else I have to pick up. Let me see. Watch I run into one of these organic portals. 5, 4, 3. What I tell you? What I tell you? 2 of them right there. What I tell you? You probably saying, how you know? Somebody had left a comment one time, how I know that somebody calling an organic portal may be watching. Man, it don't matter if they was watching it. You don't think demons don't come and spy on what we doing? You think it's just us talking about what they are doing? They be checking our videos out. They be trying to see what we doing, what we on. You see what I'm saying? Like I said yesterday, these demons are intelligent, man. In fact, some of these demons, they more intelligent than some of you. Some of you who just getting this knowledge. They already know this stuff. It's just too late for them because they already did the worst sin that you can do. They can never return back. So they trying to take as many people down with them to keep this organic portal realm circulating and operating as possible. That's their whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of this life, is to keep this mundane world operating. People be talking about making a change. You can't change this world. I'll stand on record saying that. I'm gonna say it again. You cannot change this world. This world is what it is. It's a fucking prison. Prisons ain't meant to be changed. This is a prison. It's meant for you to get out of here. That's what this is about. Like, once you reach this level, if you've been listening to these videos, once you get to this level, it's no turning back because you know too much. And if you ever try to turn back, you ain't gonna be able to do it because you're not gonna be able to be comfortable in that state because you out of that stage now. So your challenges may be different now. See, the more and more advanced you get, the attacks from the enemy, they become more subtle. So they have to utilize, y'all ever heard of sheep's and wolf clothes? They gonna start utilizing people that appear to be like you to try to entrap you. See, they'll use light, something that's clothed in like light, angels of light, or it's really just deception. So once you start advancing, you might even start getting astral attacks, things coming into your dreams at night. And when it gets to that point, that means you are almost over the border of the touchdown line. Once it starts happening in your dreams, they didn't see, when that happens, that means they have utilized all of the human prison bars that they can use. So now they try to send things into your astral realm. Because I'm gonna give y'all an example. I was sleeping last night, right, on my couch, and I was in between states of awake and sleep, and I kept hearing like shoom, 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 sounds like this, like traffic. Shoom, shoom. And while I was asleep, I was being attacked. It was like my spirit was wrestling with this, whatever it was, this dimensional thing. And when I woke up, I realized that I wasn't so frightened. I was like, you know what? I did good, man. I didn't panic. And when I was washing my face, Something said because your spirit is getting stronger and stronger, and they are getting weaker and weaker. So they've tried all the physical attacks that they can do, and they see that um that's an organic portal. Just see, those are organic portals too. See, it's not that they doing things that's harming you. It's just their presence. You know what I'm saying? And their presence is lying dormant. They'll come out against you now. Given the right time, they will come out against you. You see, you got some organic portals that are dormant and some of them that are active. That's the difference. But all of them are human prison bars, and they all made to blend in. You see what I'm saying? But they just waiting. You see what I'm saying? They just waiting for the right time. But they will activate. Make no doubts about it. They will activate. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, and these organic portals, man, they come in all shades, colors, races, black, white, Asian, Hispanic. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video about that. About organic portals and doing like comparisons of different races and just identifying organic portals. And I need to get to the cereal aisle. Watch. Where's y'all cereal aisle at? Cereal? Yeah. Aisle 4? Thank you. Thank you. Now y'all see? That's just as much as you need them for. I did that on purpose. Just to use them as a prop. That's all you need them for. Now you see how my voice changed when I was speaking to them? That's what I'm talking about. I don't need them for nothing. I don't need them for nothing, man. You see that girl? She ain't nothing but an organic portal, man. I can tell, man. She ain't on this type of stuff, man. Excuse me, man. I'm just trying to get by. Thank you. Y'all already know why I quieted down, so. And you know what we're gonna start calling these organic portals? We're gonna start calling them security guards. You know why? Because they listening, and they eyes, they listen. Their eyes are camcorders. Their ears are recorders. And you know, wherever you work, it's like, I've been in places before, like shops and stuff. And these people, like, you know, like all of these people who work in these places, they have those headphone pieces in and those earpieces. They be talking to each other, man. 24/7, people are gossiping. They gossiping, man. Because people that really don't got nothing on their mind, only thing they can do is cause trouble. That's all they can do. Let's see what type of cereal I'm gonna get. That's all these people can do, man, is cause trouble. Let's see what type of cereal. I don't know. It's something about me. I always get drawn to the organic stuff. It's just organic for that to happen to me. I don't know why, but it's just like that. And I don't even be like trying to. Well, I like to eat healthy. I'm aware of what goes into my body, but it's not like I'll be purposely doing it. It's like I always end up around something healthy. Even information. I don't even look at the news, but I always be up on the news. It's like it just gets sent to me. But y'all, I'm about to end this video. Might do another video before the end of the night. But this is Left Side of the Brain. Y'all be good. Peace out.